Practitioner. She's a grassroots activist. She wears many hats. She's a philanthropist, and she's been living and serving in Ghana for the past 5 years. She's doing a lot of impact work in education, sanitation, mobile aids, and mercy ministries. Her current focus is on the Tamale water crisis. We here at EIB, we have reported a number of times on the water situation in Tamale, and she's taking it upon herself to help in that regard. Dr. Wanda, how are you? Good morning.
Hey, good morning. You know I told you no complaints.
Yes, no complaints. But how has it been? 5 years in Ghana. You've crisscrossed the continent. You've been to South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda. Now you are in Ghana. Let's look at how it has been all throughout, and now living in Ghana.
Well, let me say, Ghana gave me, it made my purpose sharp and clear. It gave me a business. I have an online business that the only reason my daughter and I thrive here is because I'm able to run that business efficiently with the support of other Ghanaians. And so, you know, in the end, I have to say, like, God knew what was best. I'm here for a reason.
Let's talk about the challenges in Tamale, particularly water. When did this come to you? I love that. When did you originally know about this before going there?
You know what? Yes and no. I've run into water challenges. Well, first of all, Tamale's not the only place with water challenges in Ghana, particularly in the dry season. But I came to get deeper into learning about it because I did what I always do. For the last 3 years, when my birthday comes, I do a random act of kindness. I am an Aquarian. The Aquarian on the zodiac sign is the water bearer. So I'll just donate a truck or, you know, sachets. And so this time, and I did it before with Tamale, but it was one community. So this time, I gave the shout out to water protectors, the shout out to other Aquarians that wanted to help with this situation. My friend there, Adam Youssef, who is like, you know, my partner, my eyes and ears on the ground, sent me back the images, and the dams were terrible. There just was like, you know, some of them are poorly built, they're not expanded wide enough. The water that the women were gathering was just thick and murky. And then for some of them, the route to go get the water is just extremely too long. So it disturbed me. And I put those images up and I asked people to get in it. And other Aquarians, believe it or not, answered my call. And those who weren't Aquarians were people who were sensitive to issues of water because it's life.
How many communities have you been able to help so far?
Girl, 15.
15 communities?
Yes, in fact, a woman.
Are their needs similar or they differ?
Well, they're similar in that they need the water. So, you know, they can't afford the truck. We know mathematically what the truck costs. I'm always, you know, transparent with my supporters. And so, yeah, we was able to get 15 trucks to 15 separate villages. And for them, we know that it's only a Band-Aid. It's only relief. But yeah, relief matters too. Relief helps too. Yeah.
Let's talk about the needs of the people.
Yes.
What do you do primarily for them? 15 communities. What do you do primarily? Just providing water? How does the water come
Well,
in?
with Tamale, it's only that. The ultimate goal. I did a tour down there about a month ago. I called it my 3-day boots on the ground tour, and I flew down there with a friend, and so that I could see the communities myself. And again, Adam Youssef and my friend Kobe Fox helped me organize that trip. And so I was actually able to go where we sent water and talk to the people and hear what they say is the issue and what would solve it. And so some of them simply need, they have piping, it's just not flowing. Some don't have piping, they have dams that need to be expanded. Others have the dam, but the distance to reach it is extreme. So it gave me a vision. There were 3 that were severe, I felt were had like on crutches, needed immediate help. And so I did, after I left there, after doing my environmental scan and hearing from them what they said saw, I put up a crowdfunding fundraiser.
Okay.
So I'm looking for like $6,000 US because the goal is 2 boreholes and 1 well. It's easier.
Okay. Is this not become too long in government or stakeholders fighting this particular menace? I
don't know. Listen, I don't mess with the government, and I don't necessarily know what stakeholders are doing because from what I could see, it has been crickets. It's been quiet, nothing, okay? But what I do is if I meet the people and they express a need, that's why it's grassroots activism, then I just go back to my network or expand the network of other Ghanaians who may have deeper pockets and have a heart for it, and ask them to get in where they fit in. So it can be everything from $5 to, you know, more than that. But the goal is that the crowd, the group, the community as a whole get activated.
Can the public help, and how do
the
they
public
help?
must help because your turn is coming. Do you understand? Like I live in Pone. We don't have water too, okay, but it's not as severe. At least we have the access to get the trucks in. There's water, but it's diverted water. It's not coming out of people's faucets. Their piping is old, it's broke, and even just this past week I met with their council of elders to completely understand, you know, what can make that different. But that's different from a place where people are collecting water that's thick with dirt and you're sifting through it, or you're adding, I think it's called alum.
Alum.
Yeah, you're adding that to drink it. Like that causes another set of problems. So, yeah, but this is a people issue. People need to care about people here. Your neighbor needs to be your keeper.
How then can the people be able to sustain this that you're giving them?
The community in Tamale? Well, right now it's the rainy season, so they're getting a little bit of relief. And the reason I'm doing this fundraising, the reason it was so important for me to be here is prevention is better than cure. We know when it comes back to the dry season, they're going to be in the same predicament. So I'm hoping that this one crowdfunding will be complete so that at least 2 boreholes in a well can be built there.
With the crowdfunding details, are you able to tell the public so they can support this initiative?
Yes, they can go to Wanda Evans-Brewer on Facebook, and there is a post. Many of the people are sharing it. It's through Spot Fund, and whatever they can contribute. And listen, I take CDs too. If you want to give me through CDs, if you want to give it through credit card, whatever, we can receive it. And I repost as people donate so that you can have a pulse on how the crowdfunding is going.
Are people readily supporting social impact initiatives?
I'm 5 years serving and doing what people consider amazing impact work. I don't think I would have even been invited to speak here if they don't. I think what we look for is celebrity level. Oh, somebody gave, $6,000 or, $1 million. No, it's everyday people digging in their pockets and pushing it forward because they care, and people can give at the level that they can give. And so, yes, they're actually very active in it.
Okay. Thanks very much for coming. And
thank you.
We pray that people support you because this is a canker. Water is essential, so it's a canker for somebody not to have water. Are there final words you want to tell the people in Tamale?
I'm fighting for you. Sakpule, I told you that I would not come back to Greater Accra and forget you, that in fact I would do everything in my power to keep this topic at the forefront of people's heads and hearts, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so that's Dr. Wanda Evans-Brewer. She's a scholar practitioner, grassroots activist, and philanthropist. She is looking forward to tackling the water crisis in Tamale. I am back after this breather.